What's up? What's up? We're gonna go ahead and get started. I hope everybody is having an amazing, blessed day. I know I am. Saw the post already. I finally got my merch store up and running. Still got so much stuff that I haven't even posted on there. You all right, man? I'm drinking too fast, but store. Check that out. Y'all hit that like button on your way. But today we're gonna talk about who I think is gonna go to the Pro Bowl, man. Shout out to Kevin Moss from the Bahamas, Powerhouse TJ. I see you. But I'm gonna talk about who I think is gonna go to the Pro Bowl, and I think this year has the potential 4 players going. I don't know if it's Spades players, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Got your cards, you got the whole roster in front of you. 4 Dolphin players, and possible 1 will be going to the Pro Bowl this year. And we're going to dive in and we're going to talk about who those individuals are going to be. What up, Chad? I see you. And Victor Coaster, what's up with you, man? Afternoon from Ocala. I see you. All right, guys. So number one, the first player that I think is going to be going to the Pro Bowl this year, and Lord knows I hope so, is Xavien Howard. The Dolphin that went to the Pro Bowl last year didn't even play a full season. So big upset, man. He continues that. He's able to put together a whole nother season where he's doing it again. If he can go to the Pro Bowl this year, man, it shouldn't take much, man. With all that fire, and here's why he had a great chance of going, though. Because he went last year, and now he has the notoriety. That's what you play for. Just because he went last year didn't give him the notoriety, but after he left the Pro Bowl, especially having to pick in the Pro Bowl, he now has the notoriety. And let me tell you, I ain't gonna lie, man, sometimes the Pro Bowl can be a popularity test. Last year, they went down the line and said, who got the most interceptions? Oh, he's one of the top. Let's go ahead and put him in the Pro Bowl. And I'm not taking away from his play as well. He's did some nice things outside at this moment. Went out and now it came back. I have no idea why. I see your comment, chat. Let me know if I'm back, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm back. I'll wait on y'all confirmation in the comment section and tell me if I'm back or not. All right, cool, I'm back. All right, now, but back to Xavien Howard. He got the notoriety now, man. He has the notoriety. So at the end of the day, people know who he is. He don't even have to have the season he had last year. He can have 1 less pick and still be in the Pro Bowl. So to me, he should have the best chance of going to the Pro Bowl. And I look for him to go back to the Pro Bowl, man. No excuses. No excuses at all. Let's get it done, Xavien Howard. But we're going to move on to number 2. The number 2 person that I think will go to the Pro Bowl this year is Minkah. A lot of people already know who he is. But again, he has to earn that notoriety. He has to earn that notoriety just like your boy Xavien Howard. And I think this is the year where he earns it. He's going to be put in a lot of positions to make a lot of good plays, coming down in that box, making some good tackle for losses, breaking up plays, but he got to get his interception game on. He had a sweet one last year jumping the route to the house, but he got to get his open field guaranteed. And I think it's going to happen this year because the defense is just going to be ridiculous. These stunts, these different looks, this is the here, okay? You and I'm not even going to stay on that one long. I think Minkah definitely has a shot at the Pro Bowl this year. And it's solely up to him to get it done, man. It's solely up to him to get it done. Moving right along, number 3, Laremy Tunsil. Y'all already know. Laremy Tunsil, ladies and gentlemen. Let him eat my bad, man. I don't know what's up today, man. It's lagging again. I see it, man. I don't know if this going because that's the 3rd time it's done lag, man. I don't know what's going on. Sucks. But hopefully it's getting better now, man. Hopefully it's getting better now. But hopefully I can get through this video real fast. Laremy Tunsil, man, if we had 10 wins last year and went to a wild card round, he would have literally been in the Pro Bowl. He would have been in the Pro Bowl. But that's the only thing I don't like. His chances of the Pro Bowl it goes off of team success. Look at the previous Pro Bowlers, y'all. It's always the teams in the playoffs that got the Pro Bowl offensive linemen, because that's where they start. That's where they start when they select offensive linemen Pro Bowlers. Okay, who's in the playoffs? Who had some of the best quarterback play? It's that simple. So it can be successful for it to happen, but I think it's gonna happen. And they definitely gonna let it. He got to get in because they snubbed him for. And then if we're successful this year, no matter how, I don't care if it's the quarterback, the receivers, I don't care, the defense, what makes us successful this year. If we win 10, 11 games, they're going to always point to where we weren't successful, which is the O-line for so many years, and literally say we got better O-line play led by Laremy Tunsil. Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl. That's what's going to get him in the Pro Bowl, man. Easy. Our success, and I think it's going to happen. All right? Moving along to number 4. Number 4, we already got Xavien Howard, we already got Minkah Fitzpatrick, and we got Laremy Tunsil. Ladies and gentlemen, right now I'm telling you, number 4 to be in the Pro Bowl, Kenyan Drake. I think we're going to have running back by committee. But, man, I'm going to be honest, I'm hoping that this kid coming to his own with no distractions. See, it's easy for me to criticize how he's done and the things that I don't like about his game when he was behind Jay Ajayi. It's easy for me to criticize what I don't like about his game when he was behind Frank Gore. But there's no excuse now. I know you're going to be sharing reps, but truth be told, Frank Gore wasn't far from 1,000 yards. So if you that guy, you should have a better season than Frank Gore had last year. Getting majority of the carries, getting the bulk of the carries. And I want to see 1,100 yards from Kenyan Drake. Now, TD already said I project maybe 700 yards because it's going to be by committee, and you're going to have Balaj with about 400 to 500 yards, maybe 6. But, man, Drake need to have 1,100 yards if he going to be that guy long-term for to the Pro Bowl. But I think it can happen, man, just depending on how this thing is going for us. We brought in a lot of blocking help on that O-line with the tight ends and everything. So this is his year to make his mark. And I ain't talking about do so well and get snubbed for the Pro Bowl. No, you got to make a leap. If he don't make that type of leap, if he don't make the type of leap where we at least do say he got snubbed, he ain't going to be on this roster next year. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care. He's not going to be on the roster next year if you don't make that kind of leap to where we're at least saying he got snubbed for the Pro Bowl. He won't be on the roster. He just won't. And I'll tell you what, it starts the season playing real well. The first 6 games, Miami will be a doggone fool to go ahead and sit his agent down in the office. We'll see how that plays out. So we got Xavien Howard, youth. Minkah Fitzpatrick, youth. Laremy Tunsil, technically youth. And Kenyan Drake, youth. The new faces of the Miami Dolphins organization if they do what they need to do this year. But the last but not least, I told y'all I had 4 going to the Pro Bowl and 1 possible. 1 possible. Let me see if y'all know what I'm talking about. Put it in the comment section. Who else does TD think going to the Pro Bowl? A strong possibility. Let me see if y'all on the same page as me, man. Parker, no. And the reason why, we got so much depth at wide receiver is going to be spread out, but he is going to be a beast. But I'm not looking at Parker. He can. Those Odells and Landrys and all that, some of them get it. Not Kenny Stills. Not Kenny Stills. Come on, I know somebody going to guess it right. Who do y'all think I feel is going to go to the Pro Bowl? A strong possible this year. Bobby McCain, I don't have him. Hope we get great to them up. Y'all passing them up. Mike Gesicki, no, man. Y'all are passing the dude up. Literally. Literally 15, no. Kalen Ballage, nope. Ryan Tannehill, maybe, but no, not Fitzpatrick, man. Ballage, oh my gosh, are y'all kidding me? And you know what? I'm about to go off on every single one of y'all for not guessing correctly, because y'all should have a sense in your mind to say, I mean, it's possible. I already said, thank you. Who is that? Jackson Burden, thank you. Thank you. Rashad Jones. I mean, gosh. The only perennial Pro Bowl we got on the roster. Yes, he has a great chance of going. I mean, that's not at like with this defense, adding some D-line depth, Rashad ain't going to sit back there and have an easier life. You got to understand, last year, that's why I do give big ups to Xavien Howard last year, even though I pointed out his flaws. I do give him big ups because last year was an opportunity for anybody in the secondary to eat, because they had to defend the field all day because the quarterbacks had forever to throw the ball. But that ain't finna happen no more, man. They not gonna have forever to throw the ball. We gonna be sitting all type of schemes and stunts. And that's where Rashad Jones is gonna eat. You're gonna get a resurgence out of Rashad Jones. And do we still want to pay this man $21 million? No. But I believe you're still gonna get a resurgence. That's not act like he ain't coming off of a minor injury. That's not act like he wasn't a little disgruntled. He was still a good safety. Was he Pro Bowl Rashad Jones? No, but not far from it. Let's keep it 100. You know, Jones gonna get traded. You're right. That goes into factoring my possible. That's why I said a strong possibility, for the fact that it's possible he can get traded. It's possible that he don't come back to that Pro Bowl status, but he has a good chance of going back in this defense. In this defense? Come on, why not? Why not? It just reminds me, that's why I love the fact that we have depth, man. Let me tell y'all, the defensive lineup is all going to depend on, let me tell you, the secondary, in other words. The defensive lineup in the secondary is going to depend on one person. One person might be determining the entire defensive setup, and that's Eric Rowe. Eric Rowe is going to determine the entire defensive setup, y'all. Let me tell you why. If Eric Rowe can lock up that cornerback position opposite Xavien Howard, then boy, you got X and Xavier, and you got X on one side, you got Rowe on the other. Then you got Bobby in the slot, you got Minkah in the safety, and you got Rashad in the safety, and TJ just sparing people. TJ as alternate. We going into depth already, man. Depth already, man. Eric Rowe gonna determine that, man. And if Eric Rowe don't work out, then you might see Bobby McCain back at cornerback. You might see Minkah in the nickel. You might see Rashad in the safety and TJ right back there again. Or you might see TJ in the linebacker position. Possible too. It's a lot of interchangeable parts that we got on this team. It excites me, man. It excites me, man. But I'm not going to be long. But before I do, y'all make sure y'all go check out my brand new merch store, TD Fins Shop. TD Fins Shop. All right? The link is in the description below. It's also on the community tab of YouTube. I just put a post out in regards to it. Y'all go check it out. Be mindful when you go into the store. Just take a look at it, man. Just take a look at it. And remember, the shirts that you see and the different things you see, they have design on the front and the back. So don't just look at the front and say, this is it. Scroll over and look at the back of them as well. Not only that, they come in white, because all variety that you're gonna see, some of them are shirts, some of them are V-necks, some of them it's shirt styles is what you're gonna see with the design. And this is the first designs on there. The first one is a TD Fans Talk inaugural shirt. So y'all check that out. My very first shirt, the TD Fans Talk inaugural shirt, okay? Y'all check that out. And my other, the other line that I have on there is all kind of stuff. Shirts, socks, t-shirts, hoodies, everything. It's the first line It's TD Fins Talk TNT, takes no talent. Okay, that's what the line is called. TD Fins Talk TNT. All right, takes no talent. So I made those. So y'all check those out. And every week I'm gonna come out with a new design so that y'all can go cop in the merch store. So y'all check that out. Show your love to your boy. And I hope y'all like everything I put in there, man. Collab with K Flexing. I think K Flexing just be busy, man. He be pretty busy because I hit him up, I send him messages, he'll reply once and then I reply again and he never reply again. So I just think he be busy. I know he's a student in school and got other things in life, you know. Love you, TD, and your my bad, y'all. Somebody was calling. Hey, I don't know if y'all see me.